Hey, good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Welcome back to Shell and 10. Yes, it's another weekend. It's a Saturday night. And I trust that wherever you are tonight, that you're in good health and that you and your family is keeping safe. Right. We have to always be talking about health and safety and being safe nowadays, friends, because a lot is happening, a lot is going on. So we just have to keep giving thanks and being grateful to live to see another day, another weekend. So wherever you are, guys, I hope that you're all doing well. Pleasant good night, everybody. Hey, Roxanne, good night, good night. I know you were working on preparing your live earlier. I'm not sure where you are on that right now, but I hope that it worked out okay. Yes, friends. Ken and Kelly, Empire, good night. Good night, good night. Yes, guys, we're just starting up. Just starting up. Sorry for being so late tonight. Was doing some preparation leading into now, so sorry about that. All right. So it's a weekend, guys. How you all doing? How is the weekend treating you guys so far? Yeah, Miss Murphy, how you doing? I know you worked very hard today. Today was like a busy day for you. Guys, she never came off work until around, was it after 6 going into 7? Yeah, so she worked from morning until in the evening, guys. So I know you wanted to see her tonight. I don't know. We might get a surprise. I mean, she might show up. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. All right. So, Tallman, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Thanks for being here. You're always here, brother. You're always here. Yeah. So, friends, as usual, when we start a live nowadays, we have to run the Shell and 10 theme song, So, give me a moment and let me run the theme song, all right?
Shell-and-10, awesomeness. Shell-and-10, awesome. Shell-and-10, awesomeness. We're chilling with the Sharp family. We're chilling with the Sharp family.
Just like that, friends. Just like that. So, we've been working on, preparing and presenting a better um, appearance, working on setting up the studio. So, in time to come, you'll see the progression of where we're trying to reach with this whole channel and the whole live and everything. So, yes, the title tonight, my friends, I think that a lot of persons can relate to this topic at some point in their lives. What is it? What about you have changed since you met your partner? Let me try and get this title up in the section here. All right, guys. So while I work on that, let me just play some song in the meantime. Go and sort out some stuff there. Yes, everybody. Good night. Good night. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, as I said, the topic tonight is, what about you has changed since you met your partner? I think I have a little typo error here. Let me correct that. All right, so I'm seeing in the note in the comment section, I see Talman say, "Yeah, feeling better, but I drink something for it." Roxanne, thanks you for asking. Tanisha saying, "That's good, Talman. Health and wealth is our aim, right?" Roxanne saying, "Okay, 10, but it's gonna be dark, but I'll push through still." And 10 saying, "Okay." Yes, friends. So it is Saturday night, and you know we have to stay in. We can't go out, unfortunately. So here we are with a topic. You've all been through a relationship at some point in your life. Can you recall, or can you look at your current relationship right now and look at some of the things that are say or speak on things that have changed about you, and we know there might be some positives and some negatives. But let's just talk, what about you? What about your personality? What about your life that has changed, since you have been with this new person in your life? I see Ken and Kelly Empire saying that a lot has changed with my confidence. That is good. If you can be with somebody that has a positive impact on you like this in terms of your confidence being better, then it means that this person is a good is good for your life. Is playing some impactful role in your life. A lot of mercy. Tanisha saying my weight. Biz, what you mean? You mean what? You gain weight or you lose weight? Which of them? I know I have gained some weight, but I'm gonna say the weight that I've gained is as a result of getting old. As I get older, you gain weight, people. Although they tend to say, when your life good, or when you experience good life, you gain weight. So I don't know. It could be because life nice now, me I gain weight, or it could be as me say me I get old, so me I gain weight. Any one of them. I say facing reality is here. Good night, facing reality. I say Chen Chen official is here. Good night, good night. Yes, guys, thanks for being here. Tonight we're just talking about current life, how it's there. What about our life right now? What change? I would say for me, so I've gained some weight. Um, yeah, sometimes when you're comfortable, you eat more and you're more relaxed and stuff like that. So I've gained some weight. What else has happened? I think as thing they commented earlier about confidence. Yeah, I think my confidence has gone up somewhat also. It's good when you're with somebody who they support you. You have goals and they're there as a cheerleader and they're telling you, listen, don't worry yourself. You can do it. You can anything is possible. That's a big confidence booster. Roxanne is saying, what is that? Hold on, let me put this on screen. Of course, you guys gain weight because Roxanne, I think we're eating too much. We need to slow down on that. We need to slow down on that. Yes, stress. Yes, stress sometimes can cause, some really, yeah, it can cause you to lose weight. Sometimes a lot of stuff is happening that ain't right, and the body just not you're responding properly, and some weight get lost, And you're right, Roxanne. Some people gain weight when they are stressed. So it's vice versa. Yeah. Yes, Shen, of course. Of course. You know, one of the good thing is to be in a relationship with somebody that believes in you and they don't put you down, the more to give you support and tell you that listen, you are great. Anything you put your mind to, you can get it done, and I believe in you. You know? So yeah, definitely. Yes, friends, good night. Good night. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Remember, if you're watching on the replay, drop a comment on the topic. What about your life has changed since you've been in this new relationship or since you met your partner? Yeah, drop a comment. And I think one other thing about, my current relationship is that I look forward to coming home, because the place ain't stressful. It's quite relaxing. It's quite welcoming. So, yeah, I look forward to that. And there's a couple of more. There's a lot. There's more. So as I go along and I remember them, I'll say them. But yes, people, as you come on, just join in the conversation. Tell us about your current life. How great it is. Because we're not gonna sit here and say, come tell us how bad your life is. Tell us how great your life is right now. All right. So it's Saturday night, and we're here vibing, and we got a topic, and we're just gonna just chill and talk. All right. And as you know, it's Saturday night, so we have to play some music while we go and relax. All right, so facing reality is saying that so much have changed. Where do I begin? I had to do emergency surgery to save my life, and he stepped in all the way up, helped to get me back to health, the champion in my corner. That is so great, facing reality. That is good news. It is really good when we have partners in our lives that are really supportive, that we know we can depend on. They're going to be there for us 100%. So, yeah, wherever he is tonight, kudos to him. That's great. That's great. That's great. Yeah. And that's what we need, people. We need our partners to be like cheerleaders. We need them to be, see us as that number one person, that priority. I would not trying to say, to look at it from a selfish, or take a selfish approach to just like cater for your needs alone. But we're saying, listen, if you're here, then be here, definitely. So that's a good one, facing reality. Very good.
My life depends on trying to figure a scribble I could let loose, dodging the dribble that they trying to throw my way. I think I figured that them figures out to get you. Let them pull the strings that trigger what you say. Think it's difficult to get out on my brain. I wish life wasn't any other way. But it's all side roads to nowhere. And I can find a map that seemed to mark my place. My heart frigid when it sit inside that cold air that exists between our lack of shit to say. But I always wanna spend my time with you. Even when I'm walking, got no change. You still sticking here with me. Yeah, you still sticking here with me. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me.
Yes, friends, so it is Saturday night and we're here, So welcome to the live. If you're just joining, it's good to have you here. And as we said before, we're talking about relationship as usual. And we're saying, what about your current relationship? What has changed in your life since you met your current partner? That's the topic tonight. So we're here and it's Saturday night and we decided, we're going to have some music playing in the background, keep the momentum up and, look out for you guys. All right. So, yeah. And as again, if you're watching on the replay, thanks for reaching thus far. And if you have not yet been a part of the channel, definitely subscribe, right? And tell your friend about Shelan 10, all right? And definitely leave a comment below on the topic, all right? Definitely.
Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. I'm broke. Oh wait, shit, it's the second verse, right? I think it goes like, I've been stuck inside this pocket of debt, empty walls and stress. Gotta stop smoking this cess. I turn redundant. I'm a con, I'm ignoring myself. Can't stomach her dwelling. She steady telling me I'm the center of all my problems, but I can't complain. I ain't a man of my own. I'm 26 now home. I ain't grown, been wasting my way to progress, but at least I got your love on my back. Steady making me laugh. For that, I gotta thank the Lord above us, cause you make me smile when my world look gray. Make me laugh when my Santa is blue. I was low pockets in these words I make. Yeah, I'm a scrub, but at least I got you. Yeah, at least I got you. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. And I just wanted to.
Hey, Venice, what's up? Good night. How you doing? Yeah, Tanisha told me about your live earlier. I was caught up in a couple other stuff, so I didn't get a chance to stop by. But awesome, I see you doing some early lives nowadays. That's good. Yes, friends, good night. Tonight we're talking about relationship as usual. And we're talking about, the impact that your partner has had on your life, What is it about you that has changed since you have met your current partner? All right? That is what we're talking about tonight. And I'm hoping that at this stage in some of us lives that we're having our best life yet, and it's not, a life that is, filled with stress, but that it is somewhat stress-free and we all look forward to being home, being around our partner, our kids, just hanging out and just being the best versions of ourselves. I think for the most part, everybody wants to be happy, and that is something that I think we all search for. And if we're in a relationship and we're not finding that happiness, then we're going to continue moving on until we find that. So the idea behind this topic tonight was really around, you know, based on where you're at now, what are some of the things that you can look back and say, okay, then since I've been with this person, these are the things that I've seen impacted my life in a positive way, and I am happy and grateful that I had met this person. Now, on the flip side, it could be a case where you're with this person and a lot of bad things are happening, and you're saying to yourself, how do I get out of this relationship? This is not for me. This is not working out. I need to find a way out. So there's going to be the good and there's going to be the bad. All right. Hey, Tia Marco, you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is good, Tia. My life has changed a lot since I met my husband. He takes my son as his own. That's awesome. He accepts my miserable ways and baby ways. Well, that's good. Because I know women can be really miserable, Tia. So the fact that him can take on that and hold it and accept it and, kudos to him. No doubt. Kudos to him for that. We argue sometimes because of the age difference, but that's the least. All right. So if the majority of things that you can say about your partner are good, then come on now. That's good. That is acceptable. Nothing in life is perfect, and you will never have a perfect relationship. No matter how hard you search and try, you will never. But we just have to accept the good that comes with a relationship and, the few ups and downs that happens along the way. So yes, friends, if you're just joining, welcome to the live. It's a wonderful Saturday night, I would say, for me right now. And I am hoping that out there on your side, wherever you are, that you're also having a wonderful Saturday night also. I see Mixmaster in the building. Bless up, brother. Bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up. Good to have you, Yeah, man. So we're here tonight. As I was saying earlier, Tanisha worked from, what time this morning she started work? It's about 7:30 until around 6:30 this evening. So she's really tired. We had planned that we're going to be here tonight together doing this, but she's tired. But she's in the comment section, so that is still awesome. Tiamak is saying that, yes, they are mostly good. He's miserable and stubborn as hell, but I don't know. Like, Capricorns are so hard-headed, but he's amazing at love and romance and being a man I can look up to. All right, Tia. That's a good look. That is a good look. As Vinny is saying, I like Tia point about taking her son as his own. That's very important. That is so true. That is so true. Yeah. They might say, oh, wow, poor 10. Tell her I said hello. Yes, definitely. Definitely. In her line of work, when the work comes, they can go for hours. So, understand, Yes, friends. So, Saturday night, as you realize, we're trying to change up the whole studio and everything. So as time progress, we're gonna try and make it look more pretty and presentable and everything, you know. All right. I recently got this mic and I think it has made a difference, compared to just a mic from the laptop. So we're working on it. We are working on it. Mr. Lover, Lover, the girls, them sugar. It's Yes, friends. So, if you're just joining, welcome to the live. Wherever you are tonight, I hope that you're in good health and that your family is also of the same, situation in good health and everything. So, the topic tonight is about your current life. What is it about your life that has changed since you met your partner? All right, and that's how we're doing it. So, share your views
Say thank
and
you.
your comments and stuff.
Thank you.
Mix master.
Common conundrum of man.
Yeah, Tia Max, shout her up like in the star. Come on, man. Heal her up, heal her up.
What if my blood goes splatter? If Pollock or not matter at all? If I fall, would you catch me? Or would you let me go? Well, I guess I'll never know. Lest I trust you with my soul.
Yes, friends. So, if you're just joining the building, welcome, welcome, welcome to Shell and 10 Awesomeness. We are here tonight. 10 is in the chat. You will see her down there. I am on screen. So, let's get into it. What about your life has changed, recently? Well, since you met your partner. As I said before, for me, I have gained some weight. It's good weight, though. It's good weight. It's good weight. And, Tanisha, she's like a cheerleader. So, right now, anything Mr. Me and go for, she say, yeah, man, go on, you can do it, you can do it. And that is what I really like and appreciate about her, Mixed Master saying, hey, baby Tia Mark, how you doing? My battery was, okay, battery died. All right. Yeah, works a phone. So you guys are easy. Yeah, man. So, it is good to be in a relationship, friends, where you're not stressed. And even if there's stress, it is stress that both of you can manage together. It is not one person stressing the other one, you know. So you have any, of course, when you have somebody in your life where they support your dreams and they help to push you, oh come on, that's like $1 million, Because we have seen and sometimes we have even experienced it in the past where it's like, you and your partner playing tug and war, One I go east and one I go west. So, when you come across somebody that, both of you are in sync, a lot of things can happen. A lot of things can happen. Yeah. Mixed master say I plug it in Tiamak. Tanisha saying Ivanese. Yeah. Tiamak saying, hey 10, my son is okay. He's currently sleeping. Okay. Yes, friends. So good night to all of you. Good night. If you just joining the live, welcome, welcome. The topic, as you see tonight, is about, what about your life that has changed since you met your partner? And so far we've gotten some good feedback. We hear confidence, we hear positive weight gain, we hear acceptance, we hear supportiveness. So I think for the most part so far, what we have heard so far is positive stuff. And that is what we expect. You know, if you're in a relationship and everything that has changed so far is on the negative side, then you have to go ask yourself if you really should be here. Um, Venice is saying, Tanish, make sure you get that well needed rest. Yeah, that is so true. Yeah, that is so true. T-Max, so you're so welcome, Ten. Okay. Betty in the building. What's up, Betty? Betty in the building, everybody. Welcome, Betty. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, seems like the family is passing through tonight. I see a lot of familiar faces. That is good. That is good. That is good. How you doing, Betty? Yes, Tia, you're right. Team Bappins, of course. Eh, yeah, Betty, we're feeling nice. Saturday night vibe is airy. For me, it wasn't that much of a busy day. I got some rest. Tanisha was the one that really had a really hectic day today. Yeah. So can understand she not being on the live tonight, but she's in the comment section. You guys will see her there. Yeah, so I'm gonna drop the link in the comment section, friends. So anybody that want to come on screen, just come on screen and chill. Betty saying Mixmaster Tia Mark Venice big up. All right, all right, all right, all right. So Betty, how was your day today, Betty? How was it? Yes, yes, yes. So, the topic tonight, if you're just joining, is about, what about your life that has changed since you met your partner? What is it about your life that has changed since you met your partner? And for those of you watching on the replay, thanks for being here. Leave a comment on the topic. We always like to see those comments and stuff. So leave a comment on the topic. Oh yeah, Betty is saying I went to get a pedicure and did a few things on the road. Not too long, come home. Okay, so sound like Betty probably I'll tie it in, Betty. Oh sure. Yeah. So, it's Saturday night. Back in the day, them time, you're probably whole of five you go out in a club later on at the night to, boogie down and have some fun. Yeah. I guess if COVID never gone, we'd have still I prepare to go out tonight. Me and Tanisha. Yeah, she tired, so probably wouldn't go out tonight. We'll go out tomorrow night. But yeah. Can't wait for COVID done so we can hit the road again and have some fun. Yeah. Yes, friends. So if you're just joining in, just drop a comment, talk to us, tell us, since you met your partner, what are some of the things that have changed about your life? You know, Betty is saying that since I met my partner, I'm honestly dedicated all my life to kids and relationship. Yeah, yeah. I think sometimes when you settle down and you start having kids, you know, the kids become the priority. Yeah, your priority are the kids, and you do your best to be there for your partner and be supportive and stuff. So it's different from when you're single and you don't have much priorities and stuff. But a relationship brings across a lot of that. Then he's saying, I'm going to have my boogie down right here in the house. Of course, Betty. Of course, Venice. you know, definitely. How's the working out? How's the working out coming on, Venice? Betty saying, ain't got no time to go out like that because it's just us, no babysitter, do it by myself. Right, understand. My partner and I, Venice is saying that my partner and I accomplished so much together. Our goals are met faster. Yeah, and that's the important thing to friends, is that when you meet somebody and both of you are on the same page, your goals are achieved a lot faster because there's no tension, there's no friction, there's no, you know, there's less compromise because both of you are on the same page. So it's very good. It is very good. Myself and Tanisha can attest to that. We met with similar mindset, and because of that, things have moved a lot faster for us also. So that is a plus. That is a plus. Yeah. So yes, friends, if you're just joining in, welcome, welcome. It's the weekend. A lot of us yesterday was yeah, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Now it's Saturday, and tomorrow is Mother's Day. Yeah, tomorrow's Mother's Day, and then Monday is back to work. So let us enjoy the weekend as best as we can. Get some rest, hang with the family, stuff like that. Then he's saying working out is coming. A lot of improvement in the physique. We are carving our body bit by bit. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Me and Tanisha have some work for them because we haven't been to the hill in a while and we have not been doing much workout. So we definitely have some work to do. As you better saying, Happy Mother's Day to all mothers. Yeah, that's right, Betty. Happy Mother's Day to you all. Yeah. Yes, friends. Yeah. About much, I think myself and me and Tanisha was talking. I think was it yesterday or early this morning about the same topic, and I was talking about my weight gain. I think since I've been in this relationship, I probably gained around about 30 pounds. Yeah, because I was a skinny dude. Yeah, right now I put on some mass. I like it. So it's not like more go work out and take it off. I think right now we just want to tone up and probably, build some more muscle. But yeah, I appreciate the weight gain. It's a good look. Yeah, no doubt. Venice, she's doing a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. You know, one of the thing that one of the thing that a lot of men want is a home that is, you know, stress free. And if it's not fully stress free, it is a place that as a man you look forward to going home and you're happy. And yeah, once you get that and have that, you're gonna start striving, you know. So home is happy, home is good, and I am grateful for those changes. It is a good look. Venice is saying that I like my hobby, little weight gain. We just tell him to keep it tight. Yeah, yes, Venice. I was saying earlier that sometimes when we're getting older, that the weight sometimes comes on a little faster, so we have to work on it. We have to work on it. So happiness plus age going up on us, and weight coming. Yeah, sometimes it cannot be a good combination. So we have to get disciplined and work out. Yeah, although workout is not easy sometimes. Not easy. Sorry. All right, Venice. Venice said from the skin tight and right. All right, all right. Yeah. So you just gotta keep, staying in good health, staying fit, and work out. And once you're doing that, then of course, you're gonna look good. Yeah, friends. So it's all about the relationship as usual. Talking about relationship tonight and our lives. What are some of the things that have changed about us since we have met our partners? Betty say, Tanisha love cook and blend. Oh yeah, man. She don't mind going in the kitchen and and the baking. Hey, I tell you, Tanisha bake one of the best, one of the best sweet potato pudding around town here. Yeah, man. When that bake that finish in like 2 days. Yeah. Cause she do it old school. Old school, everything old school when it comes to the potato pudding. So of course. And then you have the blend up. Yeah. Someone look fit and strong. Yeah. So 10 has been a plus. Has been a plus in my life. And I will always say it. I am grateful for that. No doubt. Mhm. Mhm. Ken and Kelly Empire say, I need mine. And Ben said, 10 need to give me the recipe. Yeah, man, I think bad, man. I think bad. Remind you of, when you had those grandparents and stuff and they bake them stuff there and give it to you. Yeah. And yeah, one and two times you might do it in the oven, people, but sometimes I out of door upon the coal. And you have the hella top and hella bottom. Check out the video because we have a video on that. When she bake hella top and hella bottom, I tell you, wax it off. Yeah. So we're saying all this to say that, when you're in a relationship and you come across somebody that treat you good, that cater to your needs, you have to be appreciative of that, And I'm striving. Yeah. This relationship, I am striving. No doubt. So, Tanisha, wherever you're there right now, big up yourself. Your thing up. Yes, people. So it's Saturday night, and we're here talking and building a vibe.
Lest I trust you with my soul. But see, I'm so good at hiding it. I don't think I need to shine a light on it. I think my heart probably better off with this little bitty box where the sun don't shine and you can't see all its scars. See, it's a dark, dark world when your lights turned off and a chance don't feel worth taking anymore. Yeah, I'm so walled off that my walls are walls. So if you jump on defense, you end up in a hole. But if I fall, would you catch me? Or would you let me go? Well, I guess I'll never know. Lest I trust you with my soul. Well, I guess I'll never know. 'Cause I can't trust you with my whole. All I got the pieces to give. All I got the pieces. All I know I'm evil as shit. I'm the bad people. A past blood course through my veins. I hope it clots. My heart in a box nowadays. I hope it stops. It's a dark, dark world, but all you got is all your thoughts. And your inner demons start to look a lot more like your gods. All I see is false deities who promise I land inside the glory of God. But the conundrum of man got me thinking different. I wonder if I is one. I'm so afraid that I isn't. Like I'm missing Cali victims. 'Cause my mother once told me and Pops are...
Yes, friends. Tanisha is saying, guys, please refresh. Ads, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Did I turn it on though? I hope it's there. All right, let me check something here, guys.
Quite similar. And that got me scared shitless. So even if you wanna hold my soul tight, I can't give it. 'Cause like father, like son, right? Let's get your toes actually on the ground. Socks off. 10 toes down to the ground right now.
Right now?
Right now. Think I finally figured out who I am, what my style, what'll keep my soul to the ground. Thinking up, up, up. Keep that ego in clown. Rather clown all out by myself right now. Big, big man, like my ship is all sound. Like no water on board, like I'm not about to drown. I'ma keep it all 100, man, I'm really freaking out. People listen in now, I'm not just talking to myself. Make me scared, I'm gonna let them all down right now.
Right now?
Right now, pray I never lose myself. Praying flashing city lights, I keep my pretty boy smile. Pray this all work out. I caught my mama house, so when I look inside her eyes, all that real...
Yes, yeah, babes, I realize we never turn on the ads. Sorry about that. Yes, friends, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. You know, it's Saturday night, and you know, we're here relaxing and having a good conversation, you know, with friends and stuff. So if you just join in, remember to, you know, like up the live, share out the live, and you know, come and be a part of the conversation. You know, and as you see, the content tonight, the topic is about, you know, your relationship. You know, what is it about your relationship that has changed, you know, since you've met your partner? I need to check on something. Did Roxanne start her live though? Tanisha, did Roxanne start her live? Let's check that.
Worthwhile. Pray my team break ground, so this album popping out, swear it drop 'em, be right there, say, push me, push. I think I finally figured out. That's all that life's about. Think it's time to be present, like that's the gift, like God in its essence. Swear to Jehovah, I'ma sell me a record. I'ma make me $1 to the collar to present. Bark, bark, woof, woof. Hardest word in your session. You just sit, boy. You know Yashi, your breath. Use a boy. I think I'm fine with that sentence. I get mine. I'm so fine with the present. I ain't felt the past roll through my bones in a second, but I'm a conduit. Honestly, the hardest thing you spit live in my garbage pit, but I'm too self-involved to even go and start some starts. I'd rather moan about my problems. About this itch I gotta scratch. The past were down like artifacts in scattered museum rooms.
Yes, friends. So I just went to check on one of our very good friends who has her live is going on right now. So yeah, Tanisha is over there supporting. Yes, so if you're just joining the live, or if you're watching on the replay, welcome, welcome, welcome back. And the topic, leave a comment. We're talking about, what is it about your life that has changed since you've, been with your partner, you know. And I think the feedback that we have seen so far is mainly is positive. It's all positive, people commenting that, you know, their partner is accepting. They have seen where their confidence has gone up, stuff like that. So it's good that you can have a partner in these times that are very supportive, and they're not just there for themselves. Um, there's not that strong level of selfishness, because sometimes in relationship that can raise its ugly head. So yeah, so far the feedback has been really positive, and that's a good look. Because relationships aren't easy; they can be really challenging at times. You know, yeah. So if you're just joining, yeah, let's talk. What's going on in your relationship. What are some of the things that have changed? What are some of the things that you're grateful for? Um, yeah. Okay. Yes, Venice. I was saying earlier, Rocks and Live is going on right now. So, you know, yeah, check it out. Yeah. I think it's after we had set our live that we realized that she was also doing a live tonight. So we want to be very supportive of her. Tanisha is over there right now supporting the live. So definitely, you know, let us pass through and give her the support, because I think, for the longest while, we've been pushing her to start a live, and she has taken it on tonight. And, kudos to her. Definitely. So, friends, check out Rocks on Live. It's going on and stuff. Yeah.
Future moves too quick to see a zoom. I'm not flying far from the places up in the clouds. I'm just sitting here on earth with my feet up on the ground. Think it's time we figured out. That's all that life's about. My mother is a soldier who veteraned week after week in the trenches. My dad's a weapon against my panicked expression. Wonder if I'm like him, a question that crossed my conscience pretty often, I'm guessing. Prayer ain't, cause he ate off of my mother's depression. 100-hour weeks without a second to rest. My life's a blessing that's been given by a hard day's work. Another question, let me ask you what your hard day's worth. A child's smile, the dollar spent on dinner, let the heartaches hurt. So let me ask you what your hard day's worth. Said let me ask you what your hard day's worth. Is it money? Is it pussy? Is it lust, greed, and envy? Is it every evil under the sun? Is it trending? Would you listen if my mission wasn't drifting up empty? Would you listen?
Yes, friends, welcome back. Tonight, it's all about, as I say, relationship, and we're talking about the impacts, the changes that have happened since you've met your partner. What are some of the things that have really changed? And I think we might comment and say that we are grateful for this, and there might be some situations where we cannot comment because things aren't what we were expecting, and we're probably contemplating, what's the next plan of action. So, in life, not everything gonna be positive all the time. Sometimes there are gonna be some things that needs to change, and we have to definitely, assess our lives and make a decision whether or not we need to be here or we need to move on and get our life in order. Because time waits on nobody, and when you look at your life, sometimes you will say, "Listen, I'm getting old, and I can't keep accepting these same things every day." You say you're giving it a year, and if it don't change, you're gonna move on. The year has come, and the year has come and end, and you start a new year, and you're still like, gonna give it some more time. But if it ain't changing, you gotta up and move, Chin and Dwayne, hey, good night, good night, good night. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Yeah, thanks for being here. So yes, as I was saying, relationships can be challenging, and sometimes it takes a while for you to come across that one that works for you, that has all of the qualities, all of the attributes that you were looking for. But let's say everything don't happen overnight, friends, and some things will take time. And one of the things is that you have to value yourself. You have to start caring about yourself. Those are very important things. There's sometimes in life, you probably have to be selfish. Start thinking about yourself. So if you're in a relationship right now, and you look at all the things that have changed since you've been with this person, and you realize that you just keep going that direction, then you need to assess, your reasons for being here. Yeah, definitely. Now, on the other hand, you may find a relationship where this partner is great. This partner is doing the things that you have never seen done before. So, when you see that, you definitely have to appreciate this partner. Let them know that you care and that you appreciate what they're doing. So, tonight we're just looking at life and we're commenting on relationship, What are some of the things that have really changed since you've been with your partner? Yeah. Yes, friends. It's like that,
Doubt it. Is it love? Is it hate? A familial embrace? An escape from that pain-stilled state we all create? Is it space? Is it pause? Is it a place you can pause? Rest your pause, not often leave your day. Is it faith? Is it God? Be it Jesus or Allah? Is it worth your stress and hard work throughout the day? These just questions that I got. Just another product of the age of hip-hop, where the money don't come, and the drugs don't stop, and the fathers don't talk, and the mothers all rocks, and the world keeps spinning, and we pray don't stop. And I'm screaming up to God for a little bit of love, please, to break from my moms and escape from the rush. But the 100-hour weeks make her feet go numb, and the world keeps spinning, and the sleep don't come, and my peeps go dumb. With a perk, with an X, with an insecure girl, we can hurt for some sex, with a weed, with a rush, and escape from the numb that we all keep feeling when the day's all done, when the rays of the sun don't shine on our skin, where we can hide in our lies, take a dive in our sun. I say I'm fine with a grin while I'm thinking about my pops, how he died at 13 when my mom and I watched the clock on the wall. Sister noted that the time was 9:21. No one noted I was crying. Give it time with the school. Told my homies I was fine, but my insides burned. No one noticed I was dying. And so my peeps went dumb, with a perk, with an X, with an insecure girl, we can hurt for some sex, with a weed, with a rush, and escape from the numb that we all keep feeling when the day's all done, when the...
Hey, Mixmaster, what's going on?
Where we can hide in our lives, take a dive in our sins.
Yeah, Mixmaster. So I don't know if you remember Roxanne, but she has a life going on. So I was saying to, the few friends that know her from this life to just go over there and check her out. Yeah, because, for the longest while we've been saying to her, do a live, and she has really taken it on tonight. So really, proud and happy for that, definitely. So good night, everyone. If you're just joining, welcome to the live. We're going to be on for a little while. As you see in the topic, we're talking about relationships. And, we're saying, what about your life? What is it has changed about your life since you've been with your current partner? You know? And since we have started to know, the feedback has been positive. It has been positive. So that's a good look. We also said that, if things are not going good, then you need to assess your life, look at your goals. Are you achieving them? If you're not achieving your goals, then you need to do a deep dive, and figure out where your life is really going, you know. So I guess if you have never thought about it before, I guess tonight this topic, puts you in that perspective to look at your life and ask yourself, what has changed? What has changed? You know, and I think when you start reflecting on that, you're going to start looking at things and say, you know, okay, this look positive, this look negative. Okay, if it's positive, I'm happy, I'm good. If it's negative, then how many negatives are there? And if you find that the majority is negative, then you may have to do something about it. And that's how life is. We are not the same person every day, every year, every decade. We keep changing, and we all have goals and dreams. We all have goals and dreams. I know sometimes we go into relationships and we compromise on some of the things that we want to accomplish because we have that mindset that we love our partner so dearly and we're here for their happiness. But you also have to think about your happiness. What is it that you want out of life? And yes, it's good to be in a relationship, but you have to also be striving in a relationship. So if you're in a relationship and you're not striving, then you need to look at it and decide whether or not, you know, you're going to spend the rest of your years that you have left on earth here. And on the other hand, if you're in a relationship and things are striving, then you're going to do everything in your power to keep that relationship alive. Don't allow people to come inside of your relationship and you know create problems that weren't there. You know, it's your relationship. You are the one that has all of those behind the scenes information that nobody has. So yeah, friends can give you advice. Nothing is wrong with advice, but remember at the end of the day, it is your relationship. So yeah, if you're just joining the live, welcome, welcome. Um, these are the times when people will be getting up and start looking for the clothes that they're gonna wear to the club later. Not getting ready for club because we stay early. We go club like 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Them time they say it's still early. So we're looking forward to them days when we can get back on the road and go have fun on the weekends. Betty is back. Welcome back, Betty. Welcome. Did you go and check out Roxanne Live? Yeah, she's up and running. Da-dum-dum. Yeah. So remember, if you're just joining the live, let us know you are here. Look at the topic and yeah, drop a comment below, man. Let's know what's going on with you. I've said my own little piece long time ago. I said that Tanisha is great. I can't sit here and talk about a negative thing that has happened to me since this relationship. It's been all good stuff. But the journey that led me here was not an easy journey. And as I was saying before, in life, if you're at a place where things aren't working out, you need to really assess the situation and decide whether or not it is a place to be. I know sometimes it's not easy. There's a change is not easy. Change is difficult. Change is very difficult. But your health is important. Betty is saying, no, I went to square the kids away for bed and took a shower. Okay, cool, Betty, cool. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna be here for I don't know how long, but I'll be here. I plan to play some music in between and just go and chill. Yeah. So Betty, when is your next live, Betty? You didn't want tomorrow? Yes, friends, welcome. If you're just joining the live, leave a comment,
So I'ma hide my lies, take a dive for my sins.
Even is definitely, as I say, we have to go and give Roxanne that support because we've been saying it a while now. Say Roxanne, start the live. So the fact that she has done it, then we have to give her that support. As I said, Tanisha is over there right now giving that support, so it's a good look. Okay, Betty, tomorrow is your live. All right, cool. Yeah, friends, good night. You know, it is Saturday night, and honestly, I wish I had a chance to go clubbing now. I've been in the house for so long. Every weekend, we in the house. Every weekend, every weekend. Yeah, and I know Tanisha wouldn't mind going out either, you know. So we're praying and hoping that this thing, I won't even call it name right now. This thing will be over pretty soon, so we can go out and actually have fun once again. You know, I think by now nobody is used to just being home like this. This is something that has changed the entire world. Yeah, but our health is important, so we have to take heed. Abide by whatever guidelines and rules are in place right now, and just take care of our health. Definitely. So stay home, people. Stay home. Yeah. Yeah. So relationships, eh? Some of us will say, listen, I can't handle being alone, I cannot handle being alone. I have to be in a relationship. And nothing is wrong with that. But we have to understand that relationship is a lot of work. Yeah, it's a lot of work. But if you have something that you value, then you're gonna put in the work and you're gonna make sure that it works. Relationship ain't for kids, relationship is for mature people. Right? Because when the hard times comes, when the rough times comes along, then it's gonna require that maturity to keep it going, to make it work, to tell yourself that okay, things are rough now, but 3 months from now it's gonna be better. 6 months from now things are going to improve. So even though my partner is showing certain signs right now, I know those signs aren't forever. And he or she is just going through a rough patch because we've been here before. Right. So, relationship is not about, taking up yourself and leaving when the storm comes. It's about, figuring out ways to weather the storm together. Yeah. You gotta do that, people. So it's all about putting in the work. So, tonight we say, look at your relationship, look at it. And when you assess it, you know, what about you? What are some of the things about your personality, your lifestyle? What are some of the things that have changed since you've been with this person? You know, has being with this person made you a better person, a more loving person, a more caring person, a more patient person? What are some of the things that, you know, have changed? So that's the life, people. We ain't young anymore, we're getting old. So we really have to put a lot of things into perspective, and I feel that this question does put some things into perspective. If you haven't thought about it before, then, this is a reflection, to say, okay, then let me assess my life. Let me look at it in depth. And if I need to fix something about me, I'm going to do it. Because by doing it, it's going to affect my kids in a positive way. It's not about me. It's more about, them. It's not always, and let me put it this way, it's not always about me. It's about me and my partner, and the kids and the things that I'm going to do that is going to impact them in a positive way. Yeah, we have to do those kind of reflection, people. As we get older, we can't be the same person that we were 5 years ago, especially if 5 years ago we were on a path that was destructive. So if you're currently on a path that is destructive, you really have to make some changes. Make some changes. Sometimes we feel that we are not the problem. Sometimes it is the other person. And, we keep that mindset for so long that we end up, causing more harm to the relationship. So we have to look into ourselves and say, what is it about me? Why my partner always looks so stressed? Am I the one causing some of that stress? So it's life, my friends. We really have to do the relevant work. As I said before, I've been putting in work over the years and I have learned a lot. And I think what I've learned, has brought me to this place today where I can say I'm good. I'm happy. And I wish that, persons out there can experience that kind of peace. Because, a lot of times, people talk about, their relationships and how things are going bad and they wish they had this, they wish they had that, they wish their thing was like those other person's thing. But we have to also understand that sometimes, people, couples put out the best, for the public to see. And you are not seeing what is going on behind the scenes, but at least they have that I wouldn't say decency, but they care enough that we on the outside are looking, so they put the best foot forward. And I think persons like those, over time they will eventually fix their stuff. It is those who don't care. We don't care what the public see. This is how we stay right now. And I just accept it like that. Yeah, relationship, friends. Not an easy journey, but it's a journey that all of us, well, almost all of us want to take. Yeah. So if you're just joining, welcome. It's Saturday night and we can't go to a club. We can't go nowhere. Because in Jamaica right now, if you're on the road, you're in a problem. Yes, you're in problems. So stay home, relax with the family, find something fun to do. Yeah. And if by some chance I came across this live, look at your life and say, hold on there. What are some of the things that have changed about me or my life since I met my partner? And you can even ask yourself, what are some of the things about your partner that has changed since they met you? And you could probably realize, but since they met you, them start grow up, them start look stressed. What is it that you are doing? So, life, my people. Mixmaster said in this COVID time, some people lost in their relationships. Yeah, you see the thing, Mixmaster, is that I think, like when the car companies are making cars and they say, okay, then they're going to test the cars to see how strong they are. I think what this pandemic has done, is to come and test the relationships them to see how strong they are. Because what is happening now is that you have to stay home. So first time when you could evade the home and not be there because you don't want to address the issues that keep popping up, you could be away, but no, you have to stay home and address them. And I think, unfortunately, for some people, in addressing them, the relationship break. It was not strong enough. So we're saying, kudos to those who had to stay home and face each other and test the relationships and fix them. Kudos to you all. Yes. And the ones that break, perhaps you guys just never, spend enough time on building the bridges, So, yeah, these times are not easy times. It's not easy at all. Mixmaster is saying, just have to watch Netflix if you have a relationship or just watch it by yourself. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I forgot what single life is like, people. I can't even comment on it. I don't know what it's like. So for those single persons right now who are out there, being alone by themselves, for some people it could be fun. For some it could be fun. And then for some it could be like, wow, this is the worst feeling ever. I need somebody. I need somebody. But make sure say you don't choose wrong because you need. Yeah. Because sometimes, when need comes in, and need makes you make bad decisions, my friends. And these are not the times to make bad decisions. Your life is important, it is special. So, yeah, we're saying tonight, when you look at your relationship, what are some of the things that have changed since you met your partner? And when we say change, change can be good and change can be bad. So, let's talk. We are here. Share your views on the topic, friends. All right. So, yeah. Mixmaster said, I know so many people who their relationship went cash because of the relationship, because of the pandemic. Yes, friends. So, this is how we do it. We talk and then we run some music. We like music, so we gotta play some music. All right. So, if you're just joining the live, welcome, welcome, welcome. Mixmaster saying crushed relationship. went downhill for some people, all gone, all some people just go crazy, wife gone, husband gone. The heartbreaking thing, is that a lot of times, we cannot handle the stress, and sometimes it breaks us. Yeah, sometimes it breaks us. So these are some challenging times, my friends. People losing their jobs. Yeah, and in any relationship, finances are important, and sometimes the lack of finances leads to more problems, and so problems where you say things to your partner that you regret saying it, but you just cannot return from those comments. So it's rough. It's rough. Right now, divorce rates are going up. Depression is also building. A lot of things are happening. So if you're at a position right now where your family is good, your relationship is healthy, then you have to be grateful. You got to give thanks for that. You got to give God thanks for that, because a lot of persons are not in that position at all. Uh, Mixed Master saying a good man stay beside the man as well as a good man stay with their woman. Yeah. The thing with what I've learned, about relationship is that you gotta be strong. And you have to remember why you came into this relationship in the first place. And if you came there, because of strong reasons, then when the bad times come, then you will prevail. But if you were there because of a few little things, then yeah, when the rough times comes, you will not prevail. So everybody or anybody who has been in a relationship can relate to the fact that it is not easy. It is not easy, and I think sometimes, people get caught up or they get lost in the honeymoon phase and they don't realize that, when this phase pass, then is a different stage. There are several stages to a relationship. Yeah. And you have to understand that, this honeymoon phase, it's not gonna last forever. It's not every time you're gonna want to see your partner, it's not every time your partner gonna want to see you. But you both have to understand that, we are here for the long haul and we came together for a reason. And we have some wonderful kids who are looking up to us. And we have to do everything in our power to make this thing work. Yeah. Because as human beings, yeah, sometimes people get tired of them one another, or let me say English. People get tired of each other. But that doesn't mean that we should break up because of that. That does not mean that we should go outside because of that. These are all aspects of a relationship. So if you never knew these things, then probably you're not ready for a relationship. Probably you need to just be by yourself on Netflix and chill by yourself. But relationship difficult. It's not easy. Ken and Kelly said, big facts. Yeah, you know, I am looking back on my life. I am grateful for the experiences of, being through a couple of relationships and understanding that it is not an easy road. And if you feel that you're going to leave from this one and go to that one, and all of your problems going to go away, no go so. Nothing no go so. Yeah. Listen, relationship is just like work. You're 9 to 5. You're gonna have good times, you're gonna have bad times, you're gonna have arguments. Yeah. So if anybody who have been together for more than 3 years or more than 2 years and said they don't have any big arguments so many times, something is wrong. It can't be that perfect, you know. And this is an important point, Ken and Kelly. We have to be creative in our relationships. You know, we sometimes, and sometimes I'm guilty of it, we sometimes we take our partner for granted because we say, yes, they are there, they ain't going nowhere, so I don't need to do special things for them. You know, for example, you know, tomorrow is Mother's Day. You know, as men, we have to appreciate the women them tomorrow. Is that you're going to cook for them? Because right now you can't really take out nobody. But either you buy up some nice presents, or you're going to just pamper them all day tomorrow. Yeah. So in a relationship, you have to treat your partner like, you know, it was, you know, the first week, or, you know, this was the second week. You remember when you just meet your partner, how things were in the first week? You don't want to see nobody else, just them alone. And then 5 years now, you don't want to see them and say, Jesus Christ, I can't bother them. You know. Listen, you know, easy. Relationships are not easy, friends. So take that out of your mind. So if you're in a relationship right now and you're telling yourself that it boring, you want to come out of it, the next one you're going to have a boring too. You have to figure out ways of making your relationship not boring. All right? It's up to you. Teeth and thought going to meet. It is going to meet. It is going to meet, and at times you guys are going to be vexed for hours. And just understand that it is natural. It is natural to vex with each other. Yeah. I want to have Tanisha sleep though. T, you there? Drop a comment if you're not sleeping, hon. Drop a comment if you're not sleeping. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause there are times that me and T have disagreements. Yeah. It's life, people. But because the relationship is built on a rock, when you vex with each other, we know that that too will pass. You know? Some people, them relationship build on sand, you know. So when there's a little vexation, you know, one party start fretting and say, I hate this, yeah. I wonder if I hate this. I wonder if she gonna leave me. I wonder if I'm gonna leave me. Yeah. So, you know, make sure that your relationships are built on solid ground, people. They're built on a rock, right? It's very important. Very, very important, okay? Yeah. Yes, Al is saying just like you vex with your brother and sister, it's the same when you come vex with your partner. That's a good point, Al. Of course, you know, people sometimes feel like, so, well, then you're in a relationship and it's all good and nice. We are human beings, people. We're prone to mistakes, we're prone to error. We're going to say things at times that's going to upset our partners. We are human beings. And our partners have to understand, on the other hand, that because we are human beings and we're prone to error, my partner are going to say and do things that are going to piss me off. But at some point, we're going to move beyond that. You know, and what is very important, you know, and I've learned some of these things from Tanisha, is that In the moment when you're vexed, it's best to hold your peace, keep your mouth shut, because sometimes you will say things that you're going to end up regretting. And one of the hard part is that when you say it, you can't take it back. So, when the days come now when you guys are together and happy again, one partner is still reflecting on the comments that were made when you guys were going through that vexation period. So, yeah, learn to think before you speak when you have an argument. Learn to think before you speak when you have an argument. I have learned from that. Sometimes some words won't come out in the people, and I'm like, but if I say this right now, when me and she back on good terms, she gonna ask me what did it mean. And because me did vex and probably want hurt her feelings, why me probably gonna say what me gonna say. So me don't say it. So I know sometimes, when people vex, they feel like, okay, let me just hurt him or her feeling by saying this. No, it's not helpful for your relationship. It will only break it. Yeah. It will only break it. Just accept the fact that you guys will have disagreements. You guys will have arguments, and it may go on for a day. I don't know if it got 2 day, 3 day. I think I'm accustomed to 1 day in Tanisha. Yeah. So just understand that, we're not perfect, all right? We are not perfect, but we're in this for the long haul. Ken and Kelly saying you can take back the things you said because you can't, because you already said it and they hurt. Yeah, you can't take it back. And they really hurt. They really, 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 really hurt. Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes, what is said, can break a relationship, So if you really value this relation, unless you reach a point where you're like, I don't give a damn, anything goes right now, I'm just gonna speak my mind. So if what I say breaks it, then let it break. If that is where you're at, that's your fish. If that's where you're at. Mhm. Day 3. Well, me try to figure out how to break it at day 1. Me can't take 2 days of vexation. And sometimes, I will say this much. Sometimes, people will try their best to hold out upon the vexation, and it's like, sometimes it seems like it's a good feeling. So you vex with him or she vex with you, and either of you is trying to see how long you can hold out the vex period for. That makes sense? Yeah? And it's like you say, it's like she probably saying to herself, I don't want him come smile at me or talk to me too nice now because he might break it, and I don't want to break it. I want to stay vexed a little longer. Ladies, comment below. Comment below if you have ever put yourself in that situation where you're vexed with your partner and you want to hold out the vexation a little longer, and you're praying that they don't come talk to you too nice or smile with you to break it. Come on, who's guilty? Comment below. Comment below. Waiting for that response. Waiting for that response, all right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. My life depends on trying to figure a scribble I could let loose, dodging the dribble that they trying to throw my way. I think I figured that them figures out to get you. Let them pull the strings that trigger what you say. Think it's difficult to get out on my brain. I wish life wasn't any other way, but it's all side roads to nowhere. And I can find a map that seemed to mark my place. My heart frigid when it sit inside that cold air that exists between our lack of shit to say. But I always wanna spend my time with you, even when I'm whacking, got no change. You still sticking here with me. Yeah, you still sticking here with me. And I just wanted to say thank you.
Mixmaster, that is true. That is true. That is true. But sometimes, it can happen and the person them want to go back in the vexation mood still because the matter was not resolved. And that's the thing to friends, is that whenever you and your partner have a disagreement, it is normally about some unresolved issues. So even though sex might come into the picture, if the issue is unresolved, it's going to show its ugly head again. So you have to take time out sometimes to find out, what started the argument and find a solution to what started that argument. So yes, sex is like a band-aid. So sex come into the picture and they feel nice and they might forget what started that argument, but it not resolved and it still need to be resolved. When he's saying it vex with me for a petty reason and it's a repeat behavior, I will vex back and for long because I don't do petty. Okay. Kenan Kelly says, as long as I get some apology, that the words, I am sorry, I'm cool again, admitting to the wrongs you have done, admitting to the wrongs I have done, I'm good after that. Yeah, that makes sense, Kenan Kelly. An apology is always good. An apology is always good. And as I was saying earlier, if the matter is not resolved, it's going to come back again. It's going to come back. But Betty, Venice, we sometimes can be really petty. It's just like it's human nature. So sometimes, we get upset over some little things where you say, really? But yeah, a human nature, it happens. It happens, Yeah. Yeah. Relationships, my friends, we live them every day. So we have to talk about them. These are the, relationships, are what brings babies into this world. Sometimes they come into this world not out of relationship, but out of other situations. But we're going to focus on relationships here. So yes, we have to have healthy relationships, friends. It's important. It is important. And we have to always understand that if we have kids, that they are looking up to us, they are observing our behaviors, and they are going to emulate our behaviors. So it's a lot of work, but as I say, you have to look at relationships sometimes as though you do a 9 to 5, and there are certain things that needs to be done: damage control, preventive maintenance, taking some proactive approach sometimes to things. If you know that certain things are going to put your partner on a certain path, don't do it. I think sometimes, people in relationships can be, vindictive, where they say, okay, then I'm going to do this. I don't care. Even though they know that by doing this or that, it's going to create damage in the relationships. Why you do that? And I think that sometimes speaks to maturity. Don't be saying, I don't care, you know, I'm just going to do this. And you knowing that this action is going to create damage. Why? Eh? And you someone will have to help repair the damage down the road. Huh? Come on, people. So yeah, that's why we have this topic tonight. What about you has changed since you met your partner? What has changed? Have you become a better person? It's what, 3 years now, 4 years, 5 years? The person that you were when you came into this relationship, are you the same person? Or are you a different person? Are you a better person? Are you worse off? Because come on now, if after 5 years, if you came into this relationship, you know, like gold, you were gold when you came into this relationship, and now you're like silver, and it's 5 years. If there's no plan in place that's gonna put you back at being gold, then you may have to make some changes that not everybody will like, but yeah, I think being gold is better than being silver. So assess where you're at. Yeah, assess where you're at in this relationship and decide whether or not it is impacting your health in a good way or a bad way. Yeah. And we did mention the pandemic earlier, and we did say that it has had negative impacts on a lot of relationships. And I do feel that it has had positive impact on some relationships because it has caused persons to really address situations that were there for the longest while and nobody was addressing them. But because you're home now, you have no choice but to take them on head on. So, yeah, life, my friends, life we live. I think when we were kids growing up and we saw our parents going through what we're going through now, we never understood. We never did. But now we do. Yeah, now we do. Now we understand. And sometimes, we wish we could go back to those childhood days of not having these responsibilities. We just come home and we eat, belly full, we go bed, go sleep, we get up back, and repeat the cycle all over again. Yeah, but we are now adults. Many of us in our 30s and heading on up to 40s. And it is real. It is real. So the best we can do right now is live a life that, be that role model to our kids growing up. Let them understand that this journey is not an easy journey, but that along the way, you, as a parent, will impart on them, certain key attributes, such as being respectful towards your partner. Being respectful towards your partner, because anything that they see you do in front of them to your partner, they may feel that it is okay to do the same thing in their relationship when they start dating. So you got to be a role model to your kids. It is not easy, but you have to. I think one of the things that we always say is that we don't want to repeat the cycle of what we saw our parents did, whether it be the financial crisis that they went through or the relationship issues and abuse that they went through. So, yeah, we have to be good role models along the journey. We have to. We do. Ken and Kelly, personal in this relationship and more humble. Yeah. Humility is a good attribute to have. People will say you're soft and weak, but you know, you cannot follow what people say. It is your life, it is not their life. So let us not fall prey to, peer pressure. Yes, Ken and Kelly, it makes you a better person, of course. Of course. I remember one of that thing that we used to have in primary school. If you guys remember those days, we used to have pals. They call it peace and love in schools. Peace and love in schools. I always remember that motto. It wasn't a motto, but it was a slogan. Something was going around at the time. There was a program. They call it the PALS program, Peace and Love in Schools. Yeah. And to this day, I said peace and love in my home. Peace and love at work and peace and love in my home. So whatever I can do to ensure that there's peace and there's love, I will do it. Yeah. I think some of us are sometimes too quick to defend, I'm going to defend my honor, and sometimes it leads to more and more drama. Yeah. You have to learn when to take the high road. You have to learn that. Yeah. Because sometimes in relationships, both parties are throwing blows after blows after blows, and nobody is stopping to say, hold on. If both of us are throwing blows, then who is going to be the one to do the damage control until the other person realize that, hey, stuff is wrong around here? Yeah. They say being the bigger person. Yeah, you got to be at times. Somebody has to be the bigger person. Somebody has to. Yeah. So, yes, my friends, we're here tonight. And if you're just passing through, if you're just joining, welcome, welcome. It's never too late. Leave a comment, join the comment, let's talk. We're talking about relationship. And we're looking at, what are some of the things that have changed about you since you have met your partner. And the flip side too is, what are some of the things that you have seen changed about your partner since you have met them? So I know we started off looking at, what are some of the things that have changed about us, but, what are some of the changes that you have seen in your partner? Because you would have been a contributor to those changes, would that be good or bad? So when you stop and you take a look, if you realize that you see a lot of bad things since you have met this person, ask yourself, how did I contribute to that? Yeah. Ask yourself, So here, we ain't going anywhere yet. We're still here. So we play the music and we chill. And
I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. I'm broke. Oh wait, shit, it's the second verse, right? I think it goes like, I've been stuck inside this pocket of death, empty walls and stress. Gotta stop smoking the cess. I turn redundant. I'm calling, I'm ignoring myself. Can't stomach her dwelling. She steady telling me I'm the center of all my problems, but I can't complain. I ain't a man of my own. I'm 26 now home. I ain't grown, been wasting my way to progress, but at least I got your love on my back. Steady making me laugh. For that, I gotta thank the Lord above us, cause you make me smile when my world look gray. Make me laugh when my Santa is blue. I was low pockets in these words I make. Yeah, I'm a scrub, but at least I got you. Yeah, at least I got you. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. I'm a scrub, but you still love me. You love me. Even though I don't make no money, you've been there when the times get ugly. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you. Boxes are defeating, purpose always fleeting. I pose questions to the ceiling like an answer gonna come. Truth is too revealing, life is easy concealing all emotions till they start on your heart going numb. I shouldn't be in drive more, I just wanna feel alive more. I feel hurt all the time, boy, I can't see straight. I've been running on the freeway till I get blinded by the headlights. They go past me, I see the last me that I ever will be. And that got me asking if living this lightly, has that been the right thing? Or should I been a little bit more focused on the place that my feet needed to go? And as they go past me, I see the last me that I ever will be. And that got me asking if living this lightly, has that been the right thing? Or should I been more focused on where feet wanted to go? If I died right now, no lie, I'd have a few regrets. Wish I spent more time out biking instead of smoking cigarettes. Wish I worked more on music instead of alternating steps. Probably should have talked more to people I thought were interesting as heck. Probably should have gotten closer to my moms after Pops drowned out death. I wish the best, I wish that and all the rest. Sometimes I wonder if I felt more at home in my own skin instead of always feeling fake. Where my genuine moments stop feeling off and out of place. Or my smile seems strange. I walk like I'm trying on a wig, or a mask, or a laugh, or a face, or a faith in my place in this path. But so I'm trying to change that and live inside the moment, not the past. See the present unwrapped, cause the moment's all we have, till it's gone. I'm just waiting, hoping the next one go last a little longer than the one before, cause there's only so many I can grab, before they all start slipping out of hand. As they go past me, I see the last me that I ever will be. And that got me asking if living this lightly, has that been the right thing? Or should I been a little bit more focused on the place that my feet needed to go? And as they go past me, I see the last me that I ever will be. And that got me asking if living this lightly, has that been the right thing? Or should I been more focused on where feet wanted to go?
I don't choose where my feet move. It seems they got a mind of their own. Dancing into traffic like they no regard for dangerous roads. Don't you worry, nothing got the situation under control. I'll be fine right here. Wait, that right there is seeming dangerously.
Common conundrum of man. Good people question if there is one. Well, bad is soon good. Disregard the tally victims. Think it matter. What if my blood goes splatter?
Yes, friends, good night, good night, good night. If you just joining the live.
You let me go.
And for those of you who are watching on the replay, thanks for being here. We do appreciate the support. Yeah. So, as you can see, the title tonight is about relationship as always. But tonight we're looking at what are some of the things that have changed about you since you've met your partner? See, Ken and Kelly saying that start socialize with people more. Yeah, that is a good thing. That is a good thing. I don't know, but I think nowadays, people are so caught up with social media and socializing on social media that in the streets, if you don't know somebody and if they don't know you, there will be no communication. There are times when I'm walking in and I'm looking at people and I'm like, I wonder what's going through their mind right now. Is there any thought of, actually talking to strangers on the road, versus, being in the comfort of your home and going on Instagram and Facebook and talking to people, you know? So Kenny saying that he was not like that before. Okay, that's very good. That's very good. That's very good. I think my job has caused me to be that type of person that talks to people a lot, socializes a lot. What other things that has changed about me since? As I said, a lot has changed, but it is more is a lot of positive stuff, It's a lot of positive stuff. It's a lot of positive stuff, people. So, this is a question where if you haven't had a chance to comment here, it is something that in your private quarters, you can reflect on. Yeah. Look at your life. Reflect both on your life and your partner's life. What has impacted your life since you've met them, and what you think has impacted their life since they have met you. So it's like, it might be a case where you guys never talked about it, but now that it's there on your mind, look at it. And perhaps you guys can have a conversation. Yeah. Because as a couple, it's always good to have goals, life goals. What are the things that we wish to accomplish together before 2021 is over? And if we have not yet accomplished them, where are we? What is that we need to do right now to ensure that we accomplish them? And I say this to say, because even right now when I'm saying it, I'm reflecting on my relationship right now to see what are some of the things that we said we were going to get done, or I said I was going to get done, that has not yet materialized. So we have to do those introspective analysis sometimes, people. It's important and it helps. It might not be easy to do, but it is necessary. It is necessary, So, yeah. We got to live our lives, but while we're living them, we have to do the things that are right. That's important.
I guess I'll never know. Lest I trust you with my soul. Well, I guess I'll never know. Lest I trust you with my soul. But see, I'm so good at hiding it. So good at hiding it. I don't think I need to shine a light on it. I think my heart probably better off with this little bitty box where the sun don't shine and you can't see all its scars. See, it's a dark, dark world when your lights turned off and a chance don't feel worth taking anymore. Yeah, I'm so walled off that my walls got walls. So if you jump on defense, you end up in a hole. But if I fall, would you catch me? Or would you let me go? Well, I guess I'll never know. Lest I trust you with my soul. Well, I guess I'll never know. 'Cause I can't trust you with my whole. All I got the pieces to give. All I got the pieces. All I know I'm evil as shit. I'm the bad people. A past blood course through my veins. I hope it clots. My heart in a box nowadays. I hope it stops. It's a dark, dark world, but all you got is all your thoughts. And your inner demons start to look a lot more like your gods. All I see is false deities who promise I land inside the glory of God. But the conundrum of man got me thinking different. I wonder if I is one. I'm so afraid that I isn't. Like I'm missing Cali victims. 'Cause my mother once told me and Pops are quite similar. And that got me scared shitless. So even if you wanna hold my soul tight, I can't give it. 'Cause like father, like son, right? Let's get your toes actually on the ground. Socks off. 10 toes down to the ground right now.
Right now?
Right now. Think I finally figured out who I am with my style. To keep my soul to the ground. Thinking up, up, up. Keep that ego in clown. Rather clown all out by myself right now. Big, big man, like my ship is all sound. Like no water on board. Like I'm not about to drown. I'ma keep it all 100, man. I'm really freaking out. People listen in now. I'm not just talking to myself. Make me...
Yes, friends, we're here. We are here, you know. So if you just join in the live, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you're watching on the replay, you know, thanks for reaching thus far. If you have reached this far, you know, comment below. Awesome, awesome, awesome couple. Just drop that comment. I can say yes, this person did reach this point in the live. Yeah, so you know, as I say, if you're watching on the replay, you know, leave a comment on the topic. It's an important topic. It's a good topic that you can, you know, go look into your relationship and you know, figure out whether or not things are improving or things are going south. You know, yeah. You know, what about you? What are the things that have changed about you since you have met your partner? And as I was saying earlier, on the flip side, you know, what have you observed about your partner? What are the things that have changed about them since they have met you? You know, let's hope that it's some good things that have changed about them since they have met you. Because if you go and if you start looking at it now, you realize that you know, really see anything impactful since they meet you. You know, you have to ask yourself, you know, what is it that you are not doing right? You know, so it's a two-way analysis. You know, so let us see. As I said, there might be things that you cannot comment here, but in your private space, if there are things that you need to fix, well, you know, fix them. And if you value the relationship, then we believe that you're going to fix it. Now, on the other hand, if you don't value the relationship, then it might not mean nothing to you. And in that case, then you probably have been down this thought process before that this ain't going nowhere. So, you know, you need to get going. But if it is going somewhere and you realize that you have been slacking off and you could have been doing better, then start doing better, you know. So, yeah, because a lot of times, we realize that we're slacking off and we know we're slacking off, but it's like we don't care. So, start caring. If this relationship means something to you, then yeah, start caring. Start putting in the work that is going to ensure that this relationship grows. Yeah. Because if you're in something that you care about, why would you want it to die? You don't want that. You want it to live. So, yeah, put in the work. Right. So, friends, it's we're gonna be out of here in about 15 minutes time. It's been a good night, a safe night. Yes, because we are indoors. We are safe indoors, and we are not in discipline to go out on the road right now to try and go and find party spots. You know, we are told to stay in, so we have stayed in, and we trust that you did the same likewise, and that your family is in good health and everybody is well taken care of, and that you are playing your role as best as you can, and that you know going on from here it can only get better, not worse. So after tonight, you look at the whole thing and you ask yourself this question. Then the best thing you can do is just go and make those changes that needs to be made. Start doing those things that needs to be done, so that months from now you can say that I know that I'm impacting this relationship in a positive way, not negative way. And this is a question that you and your partner can sit down and dissect together. Dissect it together. Have a smile or a laugh here and there. Look back at the journey that both of you have been on, and just make a few corrective measures here and there that needs to be made. And if there's none that needs to be made, then just continue to improve on what you guys have been doing. Because yes, you can say that it can only get better from here, right? So just improve on it. Just like that, my friends. Yeah. Relationships ain't easy, but we're in them and we got to make them work. Yeah. Don't jump in from one to the next because they're all the same. It's just you as a person, who are you? You know, does your personality, your behavior that you currently have, is it something that is healthy for a relationship? So if you realize that it is not, then you perhaps need to do some work on you. Yeah. We have to start looking at ourselves and not looking at the other person that is standing there in front of us as the one that is a problem, but assess ourselves, our behaviors, and we may realize that there's a lot of things about us that we need to change so that the relationship can start thriving. Yeah. Because a lot of times, things are bad in the relationship and we just keep pointing the finger at the other person. Yeah. So we need to start pointing the finger at ourselves and fix what needs to be fixed about us. Yeah, it's not easy because, it is always difficult for somebody to look at themselves and accept that they are the one that is wrong. They are the one that is not doing what needs to be done for the relationship to be a success. So yeah, do the deep dive, do the analysis, look into yourself. And if you need fixing, do that. And if you feel you need professional help in fixing yourself, then seek it. And if you feel that both of you need professional help in fixing the relationship, then both of you seek that professional help. Yeah, we should never tell ourselves that, we have the solutions to everything, every problem, and we cannot be helped by no one. Yeah, man, there are professionals for almost every situation that you can come across in this life. There's a profession for it. Persons went and got the training to deal with certain things. So let's allow them to do what they do best. Yeah, it might cost some money, but you have to ask yourself, what is this relationship worth to me? And if it's worth something, then you're going to do whatever investment is necessary. So don't stop and say to yourself that we don't have the financial know-how to get this done, because, see, we just spend some money there and spend some money there. But if month after month you guys keep having the same problem and you guys cannot solve it, then don't you feel that you need somebody else to assist you with that or those problems? Yeah. So I think years ago I wouldn't have been thinking like this. I would have said that I can solve my own problems. I don't need any help. But the more mature I become, the more I realize that sometimes you just don't have all the solutions to your problems. And there are others out there that can help you solve those problems. And so you need to get them involved. Yeah. So we are closing out in about 11 minutes, friends. So if you're just joining, welcome. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. We have not yet really set a schedule as to how and when we do lives. We just every now and then just decide to come up and do a live. Hopefully we'll have a schedule at some point which stipulates or says that every Saturday at this time we'll be here, or every Sunday at a particular time we'll be here. But just keep watching. You will see the notifications whenever we have a live, and you can come on and be a part of it and share your perspective, because that's how we learn. We learn from each other. Yeah. So yes, friends. So we're going to be here for 10 minutes more, and we're going to just play some music and talk. And you come in. Oh, Roxanne. Roxanne. Roxanne, I was just about to take a break, but now that you're here, let me have a talk with you. I saw the live, Roxanne. You did a good job, and you actually stayed on for long. I'm so proud of you. And how do you feel? Roxanne, talk to me. How you feel? How you feeling? How do you feel? Your first live. I will have my last drink with you. Awesome. It felt great, right? Of course. I tell you, Roxanne, you see, once you start, you will realize that it is not that challenging as you thought. I think with a lot of persons who have not done live as yet, I think they put too much emphasis on the fear factor. You have to let go of that. Just do it. And once you start, you're gonna have the support. And you say, oh yeah, I'm happy you guys pushed me to do it. Awesome, awesome, Roxanne. So just start scheduling some lives, so these can add to your watch hours. So have a live at least once a week. Tell yourself that you're gonna have a live. So once you start, you realize, yeah, Chatterbox, easier. Yeah, man, I came over there and I see you were really holding the crowd and you were talking, and that's good. So right now we have who now? We have so Natalie and Dion. They are the next two that needs to, get out the gates and get their lives up. So Roxanne, let them know that it wasn't as bad as you thought, and that once you started, it felt good. Let them know that. So I know Diane is very good at if she missed a live, she will watch them on the replay. So Diane, Roxanne is saying that it wasn't all that bad and she enjoyed it. So Diane, we're looking forward to you doing the live. Likewise, Natalie, we're looking forward to you coming up on screen and doing your live. All right? I tell you, it's a good look. I've been on what now? 2 hours and 23 minutes. So I decided, I'm going up until 2.5 hours, which is what, 7 minutes from now? Yeah. So yes, friends, the YouTube journey, it's not an easy one, but it requires discipline. Discipline. So if you're a disciplined person, then you can do YouTube. You can. Roxanne saying, Diana Nuts, what time? Your time will be great. Of course, their time will be great. And I know that they are going to do just as good as you, Roxanne. Just as good as you. All right, so I'm happy for you, and I'm glad that you took on the challenge and you went for it tonight. So awesome. Yes, friends, so 6 minutes to go and we out of here. Yeah, just like that. But it was not a bad night, and the other persons came, and this topic, it may have stirred up some thoughts in person's mind, and may have caused them to go now and look at their relationships and make it better. Make it better, because we're not about making it worse, people. No. We're about, positivity and how we can be better persons as we travel this life, and relationships are awesome. Relationships can be great, but they require work. So if you're not working on your relationship, it's not going to be great. It's going to be the opposite. So put in the work. Let your partner know that you appreciate them. Let your partner know that you're happy that they are in your life. Just give them that respect and that support. And, bits by bits, things will get better. Yeah, things can only get better, my friends, not worse. Yeah. Sometimes, a little appreciation goes a far way. A little appreciation goes a far way. So both genders, start showing your partner that level of appreciation, you know. What is Roxanne saying? Sheldon, you can be a relationship counselor only because you have made the mistakes and seem to have learned from them. Hey, Roxanne, I tell you, I have learned. I have learned. You know, I have been in two, prior to this relationship, I've been in 2 5-year relationships. 2 5-year relationships. And then there was 2 1-year relationships. So that's what, 10 plus 2, 12. And I think prior when I was very young, there was like a 1 year. So there's like what, 13 years of experience that I am carrying to this relationship. 13 years of experience that I'm carrying to this relationship. Yeah, so I must have learned something over those 13 years, eh? Come on now. Must have learned something. Roxanne saying people are not perfect, but if we put in the work, then there's no reason for our relationships not to succeed. That is true, Roxanne. And you know what is very important for success is that when persons are getting together to be in a relationship, they need to realize why they are starting a relationship. Because if they feel that is after they started, then they're gonna try and figure out why they are here, then it's prone to failure. So, you know, let us not let our carnal needs, our bodily needs, you know, cloud our judgment. Yes. Let us not let sex be the reason why we jump into a relationship, because that is a recipe for failure. You got to have big dreams and big goals when you're going into a relationship. You know, it's very, very important. You know, as I said earlier, you got to build a relationship on a rock. You got to build the relationship on a rock. Yeah. You meet somebody and you're them talking, you ask them, you know, what is it that you plan to be doing with your life 5 years from now? And if you realize, you know, your 5-year plan and their 5-year plan are not in sync, then forget about the fact that you like them and them like you. That now gonna carry no weight. That ain't gonna carry no weight, because already our goals are not aligned. And we must stop, you know, fooling ourselves that when we go into the relationship, our goals will be aligned and things will be so great. It will not be. So those are some points to consider, my friends. We are now at the 2.5 hour limit, as I mentioned earlier. So again, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of the live. You know, I really appreciate it, you know, and I'm looking forward to another one. So if you are watching on the replay and have reached this far, I do appreciate you being on the channel and watching the content. So take good care of yourself, and we will see you on another live. Okay. All right, Roxanne. Big up yourself, Roxanne, and looking forward to seeing another live either during the week. If it don't happen during the coming week, then we know, say, this weekend coming again. We're still today Saturday. Next weekend coming again, I will see you on another live, Roxanne. Good job. Take good care of yourself. All right. Yes, peace out, friends. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Take care.